Hi, my name is definitely Phil Gardner.
Hi, and my name is Lisa Gardner.
That's
definitely.
Quite correct,
Yeah,
yes.
hasn't always been,
Definitely.
but definitely for the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. There we go. And welcome to Fun with Boxes. Well, today we are going to talk about how excited we are about going to AireCon in Harrogate. AireCon X.
Oh,
X.
are you excited?
I am besides you with excitement.
Oh my God.
That shows how excited I am.
AireCon.
Yeah.
It's AireCon. It's the start of the year. It's the most exciting convention.
Also,
Because it's the first convention of the year.
It's the start of the board game conventions.
It is the start of the conventions for 2025 for us. It's always that one, you come down from Essen, you do awesome AireCon on Telford, and then it's sort of like you've got all these months of, boringness of like Christmas and all that. And all you're really waiting for is the conventions to start again.
Well, all you're really waiting for is AireCon.
AireCon.
Yeah.
Always AireCon.
Always AireCon.
Like say, it's just, you count it down. So you get into those dreary months of January, February, you're just counting down on your calendar for AireCon. But it's not just because it's the first convention of the year that we do. It's because it is just the most exciting, fabulous convention ever.
Indeed. Fabulous is a good word to describe it.
Yeah. So why is AireCon so fabulous?
Why is it so fabulous? Well, it is so fabulous because it's a board game convention where you play games.
Oh, shock horror!
Rather than just looking at a load of games.
Buying a load of games.
And walking around a hall full of games.
With very achy feet and very heavy bags.
Yep. You actually go to Harrogate and you sit down and play games.
Yes.
Play games for the entire weekend.
Yeah.
Play games, but more importantly, it's the people you play the games with.
Oh my gosh. And we've made so many friends over the years with Harrogate. Like we first went to Harrogate, and it was probably the strangest AireCon to go to as your first AireCon.
Yes.
Because we went to the AireCon for the first time in 2020, just before all the craziness happened, which happened literally on the way back from AireCon.
Yeah.
That all that world lockdown craziness was happening.
Yeah, the world was locking down as we travelled back.
We did. But so it's momentous in that, historical in terms of one of the last board game conventions that happened before all that crazy. But we just had the most spectacular special time.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, we'd done UKG and those things, gone to sort of like the training, gone to local conventions, which are wonderful and always do that. But this was the first time of us stepping out into something new.
Into a proper big convention.
Yes, full of gamers like us and meeting new people, going there and not knowing anyone, which we'd never done before. Yeah. And it was spectacular.
Outside that comfort zone. And it was quite ironic, really, stepping out of the comfort zone into something that turned out to be super comfortable.
Yes.
Wow. It really wasn't it?
That is the magic of AireCon. It's a convention for people who love board games. Yes. Whether you're new into the hobby, whether you've been playing for years, you're going to be in a space where you're going to be wrapped up in a big comfort blanket of just being able to relax and feel cozy and wonderful all weekend. Even if the games are really brutal, you're going to be having a fun, cozy time with amazing people. And that's what's really, really magical about AireCon and what we love. Yeah. So we're going to come on to sort of like the things that we are going to be doing at AireCon this year, because it is AireCon X. I know.
Hang on,
that's crazy.
We need to time it right.
Oh, hang on.
So you give me like a, 3, 2, 1 or something.
3, 2, 1. X. No?
I'll get it right.
We'll work on it. We'll get it right by the time we're at AireCon, and we'll be Xing everywhere. See, again. Hang on, give it a nudge.
No, you can't nudge me and X me and then X. It's got to be.
Have you got the X factor?
Yeah,
no?
we'll get it.
No,
right.
we'll get it. We'll get it. But yeah, we'll talk about the things that we are going to be doing at AireCon this year, and we'll reminisce a little bit about some of the things we've done, but just to talk about what to expect at AireCon, because it might be your first time going.
I've never been.
What, you've never been to AireCon X?
Oh, I nearly had it.
But we've certainly been to quite a few AireCons now over the years, with Harrogate, Manchester and Telford, and they're all spectacular. But Harrogate, that is the OG, the biggest show of them all. So there is so much to see and do at AireCon Harrogate. Yeah. Obviously, playing games. Always about playing games.
Yep.
But there's so many things that are going on around that playing of games. You might be going with a group of friends and you just want to sit down and play a game together. You've got your plans already of the games you're going to be taking and playing with your friends. Could be favourites, could be new games. And you get to do that because there's so many halls with so many tables, so much space to be able to just hang out with your friends, the group that you're planning to meet, and sit and do that. But there's also other things going on around. So there's so many different events. Oh my God, there's sort of like shows you can go into, crazy sort of fun, mad games that go on the side of AireCon. You've got like your mega games that'll happen. We've joined in with Just Won before. We've done Green Team Wins. We've done so many of the sort of big mega crazy games. Draftosaurus Rex. We've done Max or whatever. We've done that quite a few times, and that's been absolutely spectacular. There's the RPGs going on, and with those, some of them are being hosted by like famous GMs and things. Like you're more into the RPG side of things, but you can like sign up to have go through an RPG campaign, obviously like a one shot with some sort of like really big games masters, also comedians and things doing shows. Jolly Boat are usually there, and I think there's some other sort of comedy shows and things that are going on that look really, really interesting and fun. And some of them you've got to sign up for and may have a cost with them. Other things are free. So you just go on the website, have a little look at what you're interested in, and get those tickets beforehand.
But the one thing we always enjoy at any AireCon is the beer tasting, where when you attend you will get an official AireCon pint glass. AireCon.
Our victory pints, So watch with the continuity of this, of how much the pints actually go down.
Indeed.
So we're not doing it at Harrogate, and we've never actually done it at Harrogate. We've done it every time at Manchester and at Telford. Yep. So it's slightly smaller and we have more time and perhaps more opportunity to have a hangover the next day. Whereas in Harrogate, we want to do a lot of things. We want to see a lot of people and hang out with a lot of people. So we're not risking the alcohol late night on Saturday night with the beer tasting. I think it's about 9 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah. It's fully booked anyway.
Yeah, it's fully booked anyway, but we're going to be drinking anyway there.
Yes.
But so we're going to skip the beer tasting. But Mark, cider tasting would be really awesome, and also gin tasting would be spectacular. So if we can arrange that for a future AireCon,
Yeah, there you go.
I know there's definitely 2 ladies who will sign up to that. Yeah. Oh, you can come as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's just me and Mark's mum otherwise.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely come to Mark's mum's. She's wonderful.
So, like I say, check out all the events, the sideshows, the different things that are going on. There's tournaments going on.
Yes.
So many tournaments.
There's a crokinole one.
Yeah, we'll come on to that a bit later. We will come on to that later. But I think there's Scout happening, Sumo.
Ooh, Sumo.
I know.
Yes.
Star Wars Unlimited. I know we had friends who joined Star Wars Unlimited last year and had a great time with that. Yeah. Hive as well. I was so tempted to sign up for the Hive tournament. That's 10:30 on Sunday. Wow. We love a game of Hive.
Wow.
And the amazing thing, they are putting a time limit on your turns, because if anyone doesn't know, me and Phil did once play an epic battle of Hive that took, was it 2-3 hours?
Just over 2 hours?
Just over 2 hours. Yeah. He wore me down with alcohol.
I bore you down with fantastic play of insects.
Yes.
I think you'll find.
Yes. Well, it looked amazing, but it's at 10:30 in the morning on Sunday, and we suspect we may have a hangover and might not make it to a 10:30 tournament.
Might not.
Might not, because we'll be definitely socialising late into the night on Saturday, which we will come on to.
I'd like to think, mind you, that if we did enter the Hive tournament, that we would be victorious. Well, one of us would, and it wouldn't be you. So I would rather us not participate to give other people a chance.
That's what we're doing. It's got nothing to do with it being at 10:30 on a Sunday morning and us having a hangover.
Definitely not. It's all about giving.
It's all about giving, yes.
Give people a chance.
Yes. So check out the tournaments. They're really fun ways, and you haven't got to know the game. You can just dive into it and have a bit of a laugh and learn the game while you're doing it, because there will be people on hand to teach the game beforehand as well.
That's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But if you need a little rest from the gaming, but just still want to be in amongst the...
Why would you need a rest?
Why not? But it's that brain burn sometimes.
Or if you've got brain burn.
Yeah.
Or if you've been playing a lot of dexterity games, you could have finger burn.
You could have finger burn.
Yeah.
But if you just want to sort of like go and chill out, but still want to sort of like be, within what's going on within the convention, there's seminars that look really, really interesting. Yeah. I know Rosie from Cozy Board Games and Kim Joy are doing another seminar this year. They did one last year on Cozy Games. This year they're doing Critterific games.
Oh, right.
I know, that sounds cool, doesn't it? Yeah. And then lots of there's seminars about sort of like RPGs, how to be a games master, how to build a board game community. And there was a really interesting one, I think it was Malcolm Craig, if I remember the name correctly. And he's doing seminars on sort of board games and RPGs in the Cold War era, and what that meant in terms of why games are important around escaping when sometimes there's a lot of other things going on in the world. But looking back at the Cold War and what was happening with RPGs, whilst all of that was going on, but I think there could be interesting relevance for modern day as well. Those looked absolutely fascinating.
Cool.
Yeah. So love all of that. But like I say, the games.
Yes, the games.
Brilliant. Got to check out the Bring and Buy, which we've never really done much of, because everyone knows we've got a lot of games anyway, and we know we'd get tempted with the Bring and Buy, so we've tended to avoid Bring and Buys, and because we don't sell games.
No.
Even though we are perhaps going to need to make some decisions soon, for the sake of space.
Yes.
To maybe start doing that. So we don't go to the Bring and Buys and things, because we know we'll just end up buying. We're never doing the bringing. But everyone else seems to really enjoy it. But last year I did actually stalk a guy last year.
Yes.
Where he had bought something from the Bring and Buy, a GMT game that I knew you would love.
Yeah.
You were having a little bit of a break from the con, and I was chatting to this guy. I was like, "Oh, where did you get that?" And he's like, "I got it in the Bring and Buy." I'm like, "Oh, Phil would absolutely love that. My husband would love that." So he's like, "Well, you can buy it if you want. You can, he said, I just picked it up because it was there. But if you really want it, you can, pay the money that I paid for it." So I was like, oh. So once you come back to the con, I was like, "Come and meet this guy. You've got to get this game."
This is one of the reasons why I love AireCon, because this person had just bought this game. Obviously, they were quite excited about buying it. But then when they realised that there was somebody else perhaps very excited about buying it, they just offered it to us.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
For the price they paid for it. Yeah. And that was really, really sweet.
Incredible.
But I think he was as amazed as I was that there was a GMT game in the Bring and Buy. We need to check out every Bring and Buy now.
We'll have to now, won't we? Because if I'd known there was GMT games in there, that would have been it.
So I know now it's cash only. I'm going to be ready. We're going to be first in there. I know. But
Yes,
so
yes.
always check that out. I know our friends have always found like gems in the Bring and Buy of things that they've been hunting down, really excited to get. So always check out the Bring and Buy. I know we are definitely going to be doing that this year. Oh, hang on. Cheers.
Cheers. Thirsty Work is talking.
Talking about thirsty work, we've mentioned the beer tasting.
I have.
We need to talk about the food and drink. I think lots of people have been talking about it, the build up to this AireCon. There will be the food vendors there, as there always has been, all the trucks and everything. But it is tighter this year of what you're able to bring in. And this isn't a change around the rules or anything. The rules have always been there. And just this year, the venue is enforcing the rules and being a lot stricter about the rules of what you can bring in. So you can't bring in food and drink unless you've got any particular dietary requirements and ideally contact beforehand to check what you're able to do around that and what you can bring in around it. But there is the water things there.
Yes.
So always bring your water bottle.
Bring a camel. I say bring a camel.
Just bring a camel in.
Bring a camel in, and then you don't even have to worry about going to the water dispensing areas. You've just got your camel with you.
How do you get water out of a camel?
I'd rather not say.
Yeah, so, but the food trucks are there. Poutine.
Ooh, fantastic.
So the poutine truck is going to be there. It looks like an amazing Korean barbecue food truck's going to be there as well.
Definitely.
I think there's a few, really cool, interesting eaty things. The food's always been really, really good there. And the venue has their food on sale as well. And bars as well.
There's a bar.
There is a bar. Yeah, not that we're biased around the bar.
Never heard of a bar.
Oh, if you want one of these glasses, beer tasting, that's where you get
beer
these.
Tasting. Or, indeed, I'm sure you could possibly purchase them.
You could purchase them at the AireCon shop. That will be there. That will also have T-shirts and various different things. But talking of beverages as well, if you're going to a convention and you might be going on your own, or perhaps you're meeting up with a group of people, but they're not going to be there for a day or two after you get there. It starts on Thursday evening. You might have friends that are not arriving till Saturday maybe. So you're thinking, what do I do in between? There are some meetups that are happening before AireCon, pre-AireCon in the North Bar, which is just up the hill from the convention. Actually, I've got the street name written down. Cheltenham Parade. So in the North Bar, they're doing sort of a pre-con meetup there. They're also doing, I think there's a breakfast and there's a lunch that's happening there as well on Thursday. So an opportunity to meet some people who are going to be at the convention, meet some friends for the weekend, but also an opportunity to have a drink. And I think there's discounts going on there as well if you've got your AireCon badges. So... But like I say, that's a great opportunity to meet new people. But when you're in the convention, there is also then the game seekers space. So if you're on your own and you're looking for people to play games with, go and check out Game Seekers. They will help you out of hooking you up with people to play games. They'll also teach games, or there'll be demos going on, as well as in the playtest area. There'll be lots of demos going on there. But that's a really good way to meet people or join any of the events. You're going to meet people. That's how we met a lot of people, just going to events and chatting to people there. There's still the lightsaber system. So if you've got a game and you just need some more players to play that game, or a game you're really excited and to play, and you need those extra numbers or some new people to join, pop those lightsabers up and people will definitely come and sit down and play.
That is one of the brilliant things, actually, that it's, as I think we've said earlier on, it's such a friendly venue, such a friendly place, that people are more than happy to help you out. If they see you sat there looking at a rule book, someone is bound to come on to you and offer some help or whatever. And that's the wonderful thing, isn't it?
I don't know if we offer help. We just wander past and go, ooh, what's that?
Very good at oohing.
Yeah, very good at oohing.
Very good at oohing.
Yeah. I think we've done the odd teach here and there.
Yes, we have, but...
we're more oohers.
More oohers.
Yeah.
We like to look and ooh.
Not always good at retaining. So if I go, I've played that, but I can't quite remember all the rules. But that's where the game seekers might be able to help out, or like check out the library. The library is phenomenal there.
That was one of the things I meant to say earlier on. We are going to bring some games with us, and lots of people bring games with them. But there is a fantastic library of games that you can just check out for free. So you can just look around the shelves there, take a game, go and play it. Fantastic.
Well, you can't just take it. You need to register on the game system. Well, all the details are on the website. Yeah. We've got that set up. Well, I've got it set up on my phone, and you take the game, take it, all gets bleeped and scanned, and then you return it back. Yeah. But that's always really good.
Please do that, because
do not just take the games.
Theft is bad.
Yes.
Theft is bad. But there could be a game that you were thinking, I really want to buy that, but it's quite expensive. I wouldn't mind giving it a go first to make sure it is a fit for me, and then I'll go and buy it. Yeah. Well, you can at a board game convention. You can go and take the games from the library, not take. Obviously, borrow the games from the library. Borrow. Better word, borrow. Yeah. You borrow the games from the library and give them a go, and then you think, oh, actually, and it wasn't a game for me. So
then you radio through to the friend that you've left in the bring and buy who's holding that game for you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Don't buy. Didn't like the setup. Far too long. Leave it. Step away from the game.
Rodney's not done a video. Leave it. Yeah.
If Rodney hasn't done a video, I'm not buying it.
We mentioned Rodney then, Watch It Played have been involved in AireCon for the last few years. Unfortunately, it's when we're in my plaid today. I've got my plaid on.
For Rodney.
But, yeah,
God bless Rodney.
I know. Unfortunately, none of the Watch It Play team are going to be there this year. But the Watch It Play presence is still going to be there. There's still going to be Plaid Air Day. Yes. That is going to happen on Saturday. A lot of plaid. Make sure you pack your plaid. For Saturday, you're going to have your plaid pants on.
I am, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So if you see Phil on Saturday wandering around in his plaid pants, please phone the authorities.
Please take me to the nearest help desk where Lisa will pick me up.
Do you know the thing that we've never done?
What?
That has happened 3 years running, and running is the operative word that we've never done.
3 years.
Well,
we've never done it.
I think this is the third year that it's happening. We've never done it.
Yeah.
Is this going to be the year that we are going to do the park run?
The park run? I rather think not. What is the park run?
Yeah, I think it's like Saturday morning.
Morning.
Quarter past 8 in the morning.
8 in the morning.
Yeah. Now, I love it. These things happen around AireCon, and again, bringing people together. So people who are into fitness wanna do the park run
at an ungodly hour and run at an ungodly speed that you weren't supposed to run, because everyone is supposed to walk and amble. But if you wanted to,
you can do it.
I'll be still in bed.
Well, no, you could do it in your plaid pants.
I could do, but again, if you see me doing that, please do take me to the nearest police station where Lisa will pick me up.
No, I won't.
She may pick me up.
Maybe, on my way home on Tuesday.
Damn it.
Yeah. The one thing I want to do this year at AireCon that I have been saying, I think, every convention that I want to do, and it's not the park run. This body is not made for running. Mini painting.
Oh, mini painted. Wow.
2 thin coats are going to be there. They're there every AireCon, and they have an amazing station set up. I know. It's always, I get distracted by so many other things. And every time I go, I am going to paint a mini this year, because I really want to paint. I've never painted a mini. I want to paint a mini. I've got all the stuff to paint a mini.
You've even got minis to paint.
We've got minis.
We have minis.
We've got minis and we've got minis. yes, you know that size, you know what game we're talking about, we have got that, and another one on the way.
Yes.
So I need to do it. I want to do it.
would.
And I think it will be a nice chill time as well.
It would be. No, I think you should definitely do it.
So
I cannot do it because of my tremors. Otherwise, I will be painting not only the minis, but everybody who's also painting. So I think it's better for me to step to one side and allow me
to do some painting
without any paint on you.
Have a little bit of chill. But I don't know, you could do washes and stuff, or if you go a bit wonky on a zombie, that's okay, isn't it?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it just adds to the effect then. So come on, let's give it a go.
Oh, wonky zombie. Oh, seen that then. Everybody saw that then.
Should we talk about what we are doing?
What are we doing?
Okay, so we've had so many people reach out, all friends that we know we're going to see there, and lots of people asking, are you going? Can we schedule a game? Let's get some game times. And we love all of that, and we want to play games with all of you.
Oh, yes.
But we're going to see what the weekend does, because what we don't want to do is promise to play a game with someone and then the timings just not work out.
Yes.
For you and for us. And then we come away then feeling disappointed that we didn't do that thing. So just know we want to play games with all of you. We want to hang out with all of you. But let's just see how the weekend plays out. We don't want to schedule a load of things.
No.
But we have got some things scheduled.
We have.
We have.
What have we got?
We're going to arrive there on Wednesday.
Yes.
But very late, because we have a 7-hour journey to get us there. So then we're going to chill out for a bit of Thursday then. But we are going to do a play test on Thursday evening.
We are.
I know, with Pavison Games.
Very excited about it.
I know. Pavison are taking some unknown games. We don't know. We have no idea.
They know. We don't know.
They know.
They know.
But it was on the AireCon app, the booking on the website of being able to book in to do a play test of a mystery game with Pavison. So we nabbed 2 slots for that because we absolutely love Distilled and we played...
Phenomenal.
We played Luthier last year.
Luthier. Amazing.
So these are new games that they are developing that are not those. Thursday, we're going to be doing that. So that's going to be very fun and exciting.
It is.
Friday, then, we are doing something that we're not always 100% comfortable with. We're doing a social deduction game.
Oh, no.
Now, people might think, Blood on the Clock Tower, because that is happening there. Ivan Brett from the Traitors is doing Blood on the Clock Tower. That is sold out. We're not doing Blood on the Clock Tower. No. We've played it a few times. We do enjoy it. But we decided to try something new this time, and we're doing 2 rooms and a boom.
Oh, and a boom.
And a boom!
Oh, I was bringing a broom with me.
Yeah, that would be... Yeah, you're just going to be the janitor in there, is it? That's your role.
I'm going to be cleaning up.
So I know very little about 2 Rooms and a Boom. I know it's been around for a long time. I know it needs a lot of people. I know it's a social deduction.
Yep.
I think there's someone with a bomb and someone's a president, and you've got to keep them separate. And I think that's about all I know about it. So we're diving into this to have an experience
more than I know.
Of just something completely different that we wouldn't get the chance to do anywhere else.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think that's what we're always very open to at AireCon.
Definitely, yeah, because, well, you never know until you actually try it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah. So that's Friday. We've also got then Friday evening, it's the board game quiz.
Oh.
With the quizmaster sensation that is Mark. I'm assuming Mark's doing it again.
I'm assuming it's Mark. If Mark's not doing it, I'm walking out.
Yeah. So you think you know a lot about board games? Nope. You go to Mark's quiz, he'll do the weirdest questions. Yeah, we can name the designer of a lot of games, but do we know how many listings Rainer Knitzer's got on BGG?
Well,
no!
I'll never forget Mark's question last year of how many cats can you fit into a Foundations of Rome box?
I know, and they actually tried it as well.
Oh, I know, yeah.
They didn't. They didn't.
Sure, yeah.
Because Phil wasn't actually at the quiz last year.
wasn't I?
No, it was me, Stephen, and Alan.
Oh, there you go then.
Yeah.
I was tucked up in bed.
Yeah, someone needed a nap at that point, so didn't make it to the quiz.
Moving swiftly along.
But I did, and we did rather well. We did rather well. So that rounds out Friday.
Yeah. What's next then?
Saturday.
Oh, yes, of course.
I know.
Yeah. It's amazing how the days of the week.
So we're likely to wake up with a hangover, go and eat some breakfast somewhere, get those important carbs in to absorb whatever we've done Friday night. Because we're going to be obviously doing things after the board game quiz, probably staying up late, drinking, gaming, doing all of that fun stuff.
Yes.
But then Saturday then, it's Plaid Air Day.
What?
Plaid Air Day.
Plaid Air Day?
Yeah, that's when we're putting on our plaid.
Oh, no.
That's when you're running around in your pants.
That's when I'm putting my pants on.
I know. But we've got other things planned on Plaid Air Day as well.
Yes,
So we've got the Crokinole tournament.
Indeed. Oh. Meeplewood?
Yes.
Meeplewood,
Hosted by Meeplewood.
By the wonderful Steve?
Yes.
Yes. And he'll be there?
Yeah, so we've not actually done the Crokinole at Harrogate before.
No, this will be the first time.
We've done it at Manchester, we've done it at Telford,
Yes.
We've done Crokinole tournaments and our local games convention, RulesCon, but we've never done it at Harrogate. But we do know some of the players who do it at all the AireCons, and they are rather good.
Rather good.
Yes.
Understatement of 2025.
Of how good.
Yes.
So, Steve. So, not Meeplewood Steve.
Not Meeplewood Steve.
Crokinole Steve.
Crokinole Steve.
Yes. Our fellow Welsh compatriot.
Champion of champions, he is.
Champion of champions. Well, I think he's won every AireCon pretty much.
I think he has, yes.
Yeah. So, we're entering, because you did have a Meeplewood Crokinole board for your birthday last year.
I did.
So we have obviously been practicing really, really hard and improved our skills a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Remember when you taught the game to our friend's daughter the other week and she smashed you?
Yeah. And if you get a chance there, I'm sure Steve will have some Crokinole tables lined up for people just to have a go on.
Yeah, well,
I would highly recommend giving it a go. It's such a wonderful game. It's really quite straightforward, but there's something about it.
And a convention's a great place to actually give that a go. And Meeplewood will have a stand there, and they will have a Crokinole board set up. So go and have a little go, even if you're not feeling ready for the tournament. But honestly, in the tournament, it's just a laugh. You just have a laugh.
Yes.
You enter for the fun.
Yes.
But we're still on Saturday.
Oh.
Now, we've got a bit of a dilemma. Because what happens Saturday afternoon, there's a big rugby match happening.
Is there?
Yeah. It's Wales-England.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
But what's also happening at that time...
Yes.
It's the AireCon raffle.
The
charity raffle.
Oh my God. Oh, I love the raffle.
So the raffle, if you haven't heard about it, but you probably have, is the craziest board game raffle in the world ever.
It is.
Where you win an entire table of games. And there are, I think there was 10 tables last year.
Something like
loaded with games.
Not just one or two, or even 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Loaded with games. And if you win, you win that entire table. You do not the table.
Not the table.
But everything on the table.
And around the table and everything. Because it's a lot to stack up.
Sometimes there's too many games to fit on the table. And they're on the floor and all around the table, and you win them all.
Yeah. So this year, we've got Wales-England happening at the same time as the AireCon raffle.
I'm going for
and I reckon we're going to win one of them.
We're going to win one. We got more chance of winning the raffle again.
We've got a better track record at the raffle, to be fair, for the last few years. So, we did win last year. We did win an absolute ton of Mythic Battles Pantheon and Dice Throne.
Absolute ton.
Absolute ton. And you'll see it on our video of last year's AireCon, of the trauma of winning and then realising we couldn't get this stuff home. But we have amazing friends and they all looked after us and got it all sorted. But the raffle is the place to be. It is so rammed. It's in that theatre.
Oh,
it is
theatre,
such a beautiful venue, and that's where Mark hosts the quiz as well. And I'm sure there's other events going on in that theatre.
Proper like theatre, small theatre hall.
Beautiful, sort of like proper old, like Victorian sort of, maybe even earlier than that. It's beautiful.
You have to.
It is rammed. I think everyone is in there at that moment.
Definitely, because somebody could win it. We won it last year. We won it last year. We weren't expecting to win anything. It was the last table drawn, I think it was, wasn't it? So, oh my goodness, yes, definitely. And I've already seen 10 of the games that Mark has been given by all these wonderful games companies. And it's staggering. I think this year it could be even bigger than last year.
Yeah. And it is all for charity. Last year they raised over £10,000 for charity. So let's make it bigger and better this year. And
definitely.
Nerve-wracking. But to potentially drown our sorrows of the raffle or the rugby, there is our highlight of the entire AireCon.
The highlight?
Yeah. That happens Saturday night. Not in the convention.
No.
But happens at the Crowne Plaza.
It does indeed.
Where we have a ritual of a annual Just One that happens with friends we made at our first AireCon.
In the foyer.
In the foyer.
Yeah, foyer. That's Welsh for in the entrance.
In the foyer.
In the foyer.
In the foyer.
In the foyer.
So, in the reception area in that hotel, and it started year one back in 2020 of just hanging out after the con, having a few drinks, playing Just One, and it is grown into something crazy. People might think that Watch It Play did the first Just 100 at AireCon. We'd like to disagree with that. It happened in the Crowne Plaza, and we've probably done more than Just 100 because it's just an open game. People say, like, the rules were Just One, you know, like, do you need to stick to the 13, is it, rounds
13.
that you do? And it's like, no, we play it for hours.
Just play for hours.
And people drop in, drop out.
We had
and
a
that.
hen party.
Last year we had a hen party join us.
They joined in because people will come into the hotel and they'll suddenly stop because of all the hijinks that's going on, the laughter and everything. And then they'll mooch along a little bit and they'll have another closer look. And then they'll realise just how simple the game is.
Yeah.
And before they know it, we've invited them in.
Yeah. Oh. We just thrust a board at them and a pen and go, you're in it now. And they're like, okay. And they've only got to stay for a round or two if they want, but they tend to stay longer than that. Because it's just great fun.
It is just great fun.
Just what? So that is one of our big epic moments of the AireCon weekend. Definitely. And it's with AireCon friends.
Yeah, all the friends we've met and over the years, and it's a wonderful. It is my favourite point at AireCon.
Because that's what we're all going to these conventions for the AireCons, is to hang out with friends or make new friends and just have an amazing fun time. So even though it's not in the convention, and the convention does go on till late, it's got a late room area, things. We just, that one night, we take it back into the comfort of the Crowne Plaza, and so come along, join us.
Only.
One night.
One night only.
Ooh,
they say.
One night in heaven.
Copyright strike.
Oh yeah, sorry, not allowed to sing.
Not allowed.
One night.
Stop it. One night only.
Okay. So that is Saturday. So that tends to go into the early hours. Which is why Sunday morning Hive was not an option at 10:30 because we're doing that the night before. And Sunday, we're just going to be chilling out, hanging out, spending time, probably spending money,
Oh, yes.
running around grabbing all the games that we've been wanting to get all weekend, or eyeing up, or maybe we've tried, and we tend to have a little bit of a spending splurge on the Sunday.
Yeah, that's your last chance to pick up some games from all the exhibitors that are going to be there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's going to be rather fab.
But it's just, and then lots of hugs and kutches with everyone as people, drift off home and things. We're not going home until Tuesday. We like to have an extra day or two in Harrogate because it's such a lovely town. So we like to have that day because it takes us so long travelling there as well.
Yes.
We like to have that day or two to just enjoy and reminisce and look back on that amazing weekend before travelling home. So have a little bit of a holiday afterwards, which is lovely.
Fab.
We're looking forward to seeing everyone.
Yes, can't wait.
We're looking forward to hanging out with all the amazing people we've met over the years, and we are looking forward to meeting you if we haven't met you before.
Yes.
So come and say hi. Give us a kutch.
Yeah, kutch.
We are big kutchers, so be ready for that.
Yeah.
But if you're not keen on a hug, let us know, because otherwise I'm likely to grab you.
Yep, exactly.
To AireCon.
To AireCon.
Can't wait to see you.
2025. Can't wait.
X!
Oh, X! Every time, man. Well, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed as much as we enjoyed filming this. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Oh my goodness. If you did enjoy the video, please give it the old thumbs up, and also click on that subscribe button too, because if you did, you would be absolutely wonderful, fantastic people. Well, thanks very much as always for watching. Please do take care, and it's
bye
from you and bye
from you.